Hello, I wanted to share this video because at the time of recording this, it's the first week of January. So many business owners, authors, speakers, people that are freelancing, consultants, you're all looking at fresh new years. And just because we crossed the line from the 31st of December to the 1st of January doesn't necessarily mean that you're all ready to jump into a new energy, a new year and a new start. So I thought I would share something on this video that might just be helpful and useful for you if you're looking to plan your year. Now, remember that I'm a visibility specialist. Remember that I'm also a business and life coach. So what I want you to do is to be visible and put your work out there with ease. And one of the things that I've heard a lot during client conversations, during conversations with peers, is how we can get stuck on what to do and what to put in plans. So I thought I would share a tip from something that I actually only really share with my private clients, but I'll share a tip as to how to ready yourself when you're putting a plan together. So the first thing that I want to say is with my clients, when I go through their visibility plans, there are a number of different sections that we cover. And the reason we cover the section isn't to have it as like a to-do list or a goal setting shopping list where you tick things off as you put them through. The most important reason is to have the things that are most significant. So if you're a business owner, or even if you're a speaker that goes out and either does paid speaking or does free speaking to be paid, then one of the things that you'll want to know is your numbers, financial numbers, things like how many sales or how much in sales have you done in a month or a quarter or a year. You'll also want to know how much cash have you received in. And the reason for that is you'll want to know how profitable certain products and services you offer are. Now, many people say, oh, but Jenny, you know, in the pandemic, I've created this online course and I'm selling it online and it's really great. I don't have to hire a hotel room or do anything like that. But what about the money that you pay for the platform? What about the taxes that you pay on each purchase? What about any other associated cost? You want to see how profitable that is, because moving forward, not only do you want the action of being able to sell more of the things that are profitable for your business, but you want to see where your profits are best or biggest, and even where you might be losing money. You know, at the start of my business journey, I remember hosting a VIP day, a really nice hotel in Sussex. And I realised after I did the calculations that actually it cost me money, luckily not a lot, but it actually cost me money to host the VIP day because I didn't charge properly. I had all of these hidden or invisible costs that I hadn't calculated. So when you have a look at how much in sales versus how much cash you've actually received, it's actually hit your bank account, you can see the difference between that and how much of that goes to pay taxes in the UK, national insurance, or how much of it goes on your VAT, for example, corporate tax, you know, corporation tax, anything like that. It helps you to see that. Second thing that I like to include in a plan, as well as knowing the numbers, what about your audience numbers? So many people that I work with, they want to be more visible. They want to grow their audience. They want to maybe raise their profile. There's no point ever putting together a plan or a goal for that matter, or an intention that says, right, I want to grow my audience without quantifying that. Because how will you know when you've grown your audience? Do you want to grow it to 5 more people? Do you want 5 more people across each platform, 5 more people to your database or email list, 5 more people booking for your events? Like, where are these like numbers going to come from and in what time frame? And I've noticed over the years that some of my clients love to plan monthly, some prefer quarterly. And again, without that visibility plan, it stilts you from where to, you know, put your action, where to put your focus. So for example, a lot of people, as I say, they have this to-do list that they kind of tick off as part of their goal setting plan. But it lets you know, do you need to do a few more videos? Do you need to be a bit more active on social media if you're on social media? Do you need to book a few more talks if you want to get in front of a certain amount of people? Do you need to invite a few more people to, you know, take you up on your free gift, or book for something that you're selling, or join your new course or your program, or join you for a VIP day? Whatever it is that you're offering, you need to know what activity you need. And here's how you know when you don't. You'll sit in front of your desk, literally tapping your fingers on the desk thinking, I know I've got a lot to do, but I don't know what to do next. And nobody wants that. So that helps there. And then the other thing that needs to be included in this is, like, who is your audience? Now, I know a lot of people out there talk about niching, and I'm not talking about that. Who is your audience? As I said to one of my clients, like, who is your who? Now, for some of you, you might have 4 or 5 who's, commonly known in marketing as an avatar. You might have 4 or 5 of those. And the person, if you've got 4 or 5 different avatars, the person who's more likely to buy one product or service might not be the same person, and sometimes is unlikely to be the same person to buy another product or service. So there's a big myth out there that you niche down, and once you've got that all clearly defined, that all your ideal clients will buy everything. That's not true. In fact, there's about 15 questions that I normally take my clients through to get them really crystal clear on who their audience is, or who their audiences are. Because once you've done that, anything that you share, whether it's on your website, whether it's to your email or database, whether it's to your audience, to your memberships, you know, to your networks, makes sense, because it's really directed at the right person. Don't do a pray and spray approach where you just put it out there and hope that everybody likes it. Because as a dear friend of mine has often said over the years, if you're putting your marketing out there for everybody, do you really have time to service everybody? If you do, knock yourself out and carry on. Other things to think about is your business. You know, I was consulting with a client just recently who isn't a business coach. She isn't a coach, actually. She's in a completely different field. So there's no point her marketing her products and services or trying to sell her products and services like a coach. It won't work. There'll be a mismatch. She'll feel frustrated, unhappy, and it won't get her the results that she's looking for. Because remember, visibility, from my perspective, is about visibility that sells your products and services even when people can't see them or hold them or touch them. So this is important. And then the final point to remember is that it's really important to keep reminding people of your credibility. This is super, super important, because if you don't keep reminding people that you're credible, or that you're the person to take them through or do the thing that you do with them, then when new people come in, they won't know. Old people will forget, and people won't retain that much information every day of the week. So remember to add something that demonstrates your credibility. And the best way to do that, stay in your lane. If somebody asks you to do something that you think, well, I could do it, but it's not your zone of excellence, leave it alone, refer them to somebody else, something else, or even a book. So hopefully helpful. I'd love to know which pieces of advice you like the most on this video. Just type and let me know underneath, and watch out for more videos that are coming soon. Bye for now.